Hey everybody, it's Mr. Brew from Infinity, the Math Institute. The other day I presented a question. I said, what is a half of a half of a half of a half as a decimal? And the only reason I asked you that question was because I just wanted to get your mind around all the relationships between decimals and fractions, the relationship between division and multiplication. So, really quick, a half of a half of a half is a quarter. A half of a quarter is an eighth, and a half of an eighth is a 16th. And now we all know if you want to convert a fraction to a decimal, you just got to do some long division. 16 goes into 1 0 times, goes into 10 0 times. 16 goes into 100 6 times. 6 times 16 is 96. 40, 16 goes into 42 times. And 16 goes into 85 times. So it's actually 0.0625. Now, another thing we could have done is we could keep multiplying by 0.5. Let me get another color to accentuate the point. 1 times 0.5 is 0.5. 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. 0.25 times 0.5 is equal to 0.125, and 0.125 times 0.5 is equal to 0.0625. Of course, you got to utilize all your multiplication with decimal rules, such as the number of decimals in the two factors combined to be the total number of decimals in the product. Again, we get the same answer. So what you should realize is anytime you divide by 2, it's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal 1/2. 1/2 as a decimal is 0.5. So, for example, if you wanted to find half at 30, you could do 30 divided by 2 is 15. Or you could do 30 times 1/2 is 15, or 30 over 2 is 15. And finally, 30 times 0.5 is equal to, you guessed it, 15. What I would like to see you guys try to do is try to do the long multiplication to prove that these things are all the same. That's the relationship between decimals, fractions, division, and multiplication. These are the kind of things that all students are learning at Infinity, the Math Institute, because we don't give you more math problems. We give you solutions.